Tuesday, July 14th. I want to remind you that on August 5th and 6th, I am teaching my tarot courses. It'll be the only time this year that you'll be able to sit with me in a very down-to-earth way and learn the art of tarot. Now, one of the things that I always like to remember about tarot is that it did not start out as any sort of fortune-telling or predictive or divinatory tool. It actually started out as a game. In the 1400s in Italy, tarot was part of a game people would play, tarocchi. And I like to remember the joyful roots of tarot. There's a lot of mystique, there's a lot of spoopy energy, come on, life is supposed to be fun. Let's at least make this part of life a little joyful too. So that's why I'm going to pull a card from my Vitamin Joy tarot deck. The card that we have for Tuesday, July 14th is this. Remember, I designed these decks. This is the Emperor. This is masculine energy. You might see why I chose a banana for it. Now, the Emperor is structure. It's like positive masculine energy. Masculine energy, male, female energy, feminine energy. You might have heard of the divine feminine. You might have heard of toxic masculinity. Well, this is divine masculinity. This is like Santa Claus energy, and divine masculine energy exists. It might be a rarity today, who knows, that's a debate for another time, but the question that I have for you is, how can you be Santa Claus today? How can you be joyful? How can you be positive? How can you bring a sense of protection or guidance, or maybe even a gift to somebody? The conventional tarot deck really shows a very rigid person in a mountain, and perhaps being the emperor of a kingdom does require us to be rigid and unmoving at times. But again, Vitamin Joy. Let's make sure this part of our lives can bring us a little bit of joy. So the Emperor today, make sure that you're joyful, and maybe, hopefully, your belly full of jelly can rumble like a bowl full of jelly today. You know what I mean? Let's see if we can find a little bit of laughter on this Tuesday. Interesting too, this is the symbol of Mars. This is Mars Day. Like Tuesday is named after the god Tu, or Tyr, in the Norse pantheon. It's interesting that we would get the Emperor for Mars Day. Now, Mars is the warrior, okay, the sacred warrior, the protective warrior, not the over-violent warrior, not the toxic or hyper-masculine warrior, but the warrior who defends the kingdom. And I do believe in the necessity of a country to have a military. I believe a military, and this is like a firearm in somebody's home. A firearm is supposed to be there to protect your home. A military is supposed to be there to protect your country. I'm not into the military that goes out and attacks other countries. I'm not into that. So that to me is not any essence of divine masculinity. Try to find that within yourself, whether you're a male, female, or otherwise today. All my love to you. Find my tarot course, books, podcasts, all of that good stuff on my website at joshsimons.com.